I don't know what the goal of this video is because I've been trying to film things, I've been trying to vlog, I've been trying to do get ready with me throughout pretty much since my last video, but I just can't seem to, I'm just not like inspired by anything. I don't know if it's just me thinking like, oh, I need rest, but I don't feel burnout from YouTube. I guess I just didn't have any specific ideas because recently my videos have been very like conceptual. But I went shopping yesterday. Maybe that's what inspired this. I went shopping, so I bought a bunch of new makeup that I wanted to try. I feel like even for like KB, like more specifically like the more popular K-beauty, like Korean YouTubers, they've been using a lot more like American makeup. So I'm still like trying to, as much as like I'll veer off the path every now and then, but I am trying to stay on the K-beauty thing because I don't know, I'm like going through this thing where it's kind of like, oh, I'm trying to like bring it back to like the old school days of YouTube because I feel like everything is super like high production now. That's kind of why I got rid of like my studio and stuff, because I just feel like I wanted to go back to my roots. And while I still watch like beauty YouTubers and stuff, what I really enjoy are the ones that are like really simple, just kind of like throwing your camera down and just like pressing record and, you know, seeing what happens. But the very like real side of you, I don't fucking know. And lately I've been covering my like imperfections prior to my foundation. So what I've been using for that is Big Cover Concealer from Matthew Dawes. I actually use a much darker color than I normally would. This is an amber. I was using tan, but I wanted to buy amber just cause I think this is their deepest shade. Here, and I made sure I moisturize really, really well because the foundation I'm gonna use is really drying. You're probably gonna see this concealer and think, oh my god, but that's exactly your skin tone. But if I use this all over my face, it would make my face look a little bit like chique. I say that like all the time, but how do you think it's like, you know, when like beauty YouTubers will like put foundation right, but then they put a light concealer here to brighten up their face, because if they don't put it, their face will look flat. It's like that look. My face will look really flat if I just use this concealer all over. This is the foundation I was talking about. It's the Chosanga 22 Bounce Up Packed Ultra. This is like basically the cheaper version of this one that I reviewed before. That like luxury one. Luxury. The one that all the ajumas were snatching up on home shopping. Mine looks fucked up because I was messing around with it. It's like the same thing. They're kind of different colors though. They're both number 2. Because they both come in 2 shades. So inclusive, am I right? Asian people. Oh, by the way, so that video I made about my ex, after that video came out, I got a lot of messages from people that have told me that they've met people that are like that, usually on the internet. I'm telling you guys, it's a lot worse than, not a lot worse, I don't make it sound like it's a huge problem, but it's a lot more common than I had thought. Also, there's this one guy that I've seen before around on social media who lives in Korea, and he was telling me like, oh, do you know this one guy who is another guy I've seen around on social media before, and I believe I talked to on the apps.
That's gay.
And what the first guy was telling me was that this other guy, who happens to be a model, was going around saying that me and him are like good friends, like we talk all the time. I was like, what? I think I talked to him like once before, like years ago, but that's pretty much it. So that was kind of funny. What was even weirder to me, I think it was like the next day or the day after that I posted the video, my ex's best friend, right? I got a few messages where it's like, why would you make a video like that? You know, people are, there's literally a witch hunt for him. And that's like half the reason why I didn't want to make the video, but I feel like as a person with obviously a large audience, a lot of things I can't say because people will just use the excuse of, you know, oh, you're setting your fans to attack. So then I can't talk about anything. You know, unless I give the disclaimer of like, oh, but I don't want anyone to go attack them. And I can say that, I guess, but it's still gonna happen anyway, no matter what. So I feel like I'm always boxed into a corner of like not being able to say about anything because I'll just send the fans to attack. But my ex's best friend messaged me and was like, why would you make a video like that? You know, I know him, I had to be there to comfort him. But I was just like,
girl.
Your best friend literally lied about like his whole life to me, and as a best friend you're gonna like allow that? He's like, what lies are you talking about? So that tells me he didn't watch the video, but he did end up watching it again later, because what ended up happening was we were exchanging our conversation, and it turns out that they were friends for 10 years or so, but he did say like, oh, but I don't know much, he doesn't talk much about his personal life.
What the fuck?
Girl, how are you best friends with someone that not even a little bit about their personal life for 10 years? So I'm going to be like putting this foundation on for the next 30 minutes. But it turns out that he was also being lied to. We've kind of have this bond now where we're like, oh, we're both lied to by the same person. And also like my other friend that I didn't talk to for a while, but he's still in Korea. He was, oh dude, I like saw your video and like I've been trying to tell people about him. He showed this video to these people and they were like, oh shit, they were all shook. When someone has a problem like that, I think someone needs to say something about it. I think I can understand like, oh, you know, don't attack the kid, but at the same time I just gonna like let him keep doing that. I know you feel bad for the guy, I know you have like feelings, but like some not what the fuck is this foundation doing? How do I describe this foundation? It's almost like if you put powder and foundation together. There's been so much drama going on, not with me like directly, but like around me, and I'm like so fucking over it because I'm so ready for 2019, new year, new me. But I feel like the drama is just never ending.
When there's too much drama at school, all you gotta do is walk away.
I'm gonna use this Naked Face eyebrow pencil. One side is just the regular pencil, but on the inside here you have powder. I've been really into this, not just like this little mechanism, but because my hair is like blonde. He didn't really tone the side. It's supposed to be like a beige color. And then I use the powder end to kind of buff her in the center. I think it gives a little bit of a softer look as compared to using the pencil. I mean, you can use drop pencil here and then brush it out, but it's a powder on that little sponge applicator, so it's a little bit softer. And then the same old, like this is like my insentem. Like this, she doesn't change, and I find it hard to like move on to other things because they're just not the same. And I like the wand on this one. Okay, I don't understand this foundation because I mean it's a really good. Well, if I'm talking about like the other one I reviewed, I didn't like it at the beginning, but then I ended up liking it when I used it when it was hot. But it's kind of like, I don't know if I'm like getting the foundation onto my skin. It's kind of like Play-Doh almost. It's like videos online of it, like they put it in an oven and it doesn't like dehydrate. They're playing around with it, but being able to reshape it back into the thing. That's why you saw the other one all fucked up. They also have another thing that's like similar. It's called the Mochipek, but it is, or come on, a shading color. Don't know if I like this because the color's a little bit warm, but she's really pigmented, so I would. How did they? I saw on their video they were like, they just did this, and that's really honestly why I want to buy that. Because in my head, I'm like, oh my god, it's gonna be like so fast and convenient. It's too warm for my nose though. I know that the girl in the video did use it on her nose, but I think this is gonna be too red. Oh honey, that's not it. Safe to say. Better for the outer parts of the face. I got a comment the other day for some, which I'm kind of not really surprised that I got this comment. I was actually waiting for someone to say it. As you know, I've been very like me with my edits lately, and it's not like, of course, the Antonio Garza editing, which I obviously did get a little bit of inspiration at some point. It's actually mostly because I put a lot more vines than I do like zoom ins and like all that. The zooming in I've done for years now, so that it's whatever because I've been doing it for years now, so I'm like, But like the Vine things was mostly from Michaela Long, so if I'm copying anyone, it's her. It's hot in here. Another 16 brand product, the fingertip, 16 fingertip.
Okay. Lol, it says finger pen. I'm such a dumb bitch.
In Peach Bonbon. There's like a sponge applicator on this side. It's pretty much the color of it. I think it's like the new color. I'm like living for the new color of the year. Living coral. Anyway, the color's like this. comment I got from someone was just like, oh, you don't need this editing, Edward. All you need is you, which, I mean, I get it. They think I'm super funny. But for me, I like the way it is with the editing. It makes me actually want to go back to watch the video again. Because before, I would never want to rewatch my videos just because I think I'm like, I already edited it. It's boring. Like, why do I need to watch it again? But I feel like with like the funny, I think it's funny editing. I don't know. It makes me enjoy making YouTube videos again. Of course, it could just be a trend. I might not do it again. I might not end up doing it again. And it's not everyone's cup of tea. I can understand why it would be annoying. Actually, I almost thought about like making a video where it's like, okay, this is what it'd be like if I didn't do the editing that way. And pretty much, I filmed a Get Ready With Me on Christmas Day. And of course I wanted to do the editing, but I couldn't even do it on that because there's just no way for me to put anything in there to make it funny. So that's why I probably am not uploading that.
Basically what I'm trying to say is I am a boring bitch.
Which is sad because Arrow's in it. I mean, he's still here. It's not like we can't refilm a video together. But it was like his first time back on camera on my channel in a while. And also I used like the new BTS and VT shit. Not sponsored. I wanted to show that, but it's just, honey, that editing, that video. Now, this color's pretty, but I feel like the format is so silicone-y. With this foundation, at least, it almost like rubs it off if you put it. That's what kind of why I really packed on this foundation, because if I put it too thin, when I put this on, it will like rub it away, and then you'll see like my imperfections again. So that's why I kind of put a little bit extra, and I made sure I tapped really lightly with this, and I didn't like, because before I would just directly do it, but I would end up wiping off foundation. Another 16 brand product. I was just like going off in that section. And this is another thing I reviewed before I didn't really like, but I'm giving her a second chance because I really like the color. We all know this. This is in Senti Mood. Love that color. It's like a really, almost like a cherry sort of brown. This applicator is actually a little bit different from their other ones. There's another one that I have. This one came in like the Holic little, because what is it? They worked with like 2 YouTubers, I think, to come out with like a lipstick eyeshadow bundle. This is the Holic one, but this applicator right here is, as you can see, is more squarish, while the one in this one is more round. I don't know why. I don't know if that's on purpose or something, but I'm just gonna go in. I did try this once already. And I find like, because my eye shape doesn't really work with this sort of mechanism, like this one, there's a few brands like Benefit that have this sort of one swipe sort of thing, but my eye shape is quite round, quite large, so it's a little bit difficult, but I found kind of just like slapping it on. It's not going to be super blended, it's not going to be super precise, but at least the dikim is there, and that's what matters, right? It's not like I'm a fucking makeup artist, so it's okay. There we go. Whatever's left, I kind of put on the bottom. Just on the outer triangle here. Oh, that's so pretty. And that took like 4 seconds.
Actually, it took like 13 seconds, lol.
I have an event. Just kidding, it's like a friend's birthday party in the evening. I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm not gonna get too crazy. But I still need to put my little Eggstyle, my little liner, the pencil that I always use. There. Now it looks complete. Blot off. It's on my lips. For my lips I used the Tony Moly Hot Edition Lip Care Stick. Really love this stuff. It really actually moisturizes, like hydrates the lips, while kind of loosening up the dead skin so you can kind of rub off the dead skin. It's basically like a mask pack, but like in a solid form, so it's easy to put on like a lip balm. My lips a little bit. The foundation. I think they updated, Etude House updated their new Play... I think Etude House updated their Play 101 sticks. Pencils, sorry. This is number 28. And it's this dusty... Oh, she broke. I broke it last night. It's this dusty rose sort of color. Really creamy. It's just like a lip pencil, but you can use it anywhere in your face. You can use it on your cheeks too. It'll be really pretty on the cheeks. It's really easy to blend out as well. That'll make a really cute blush color actually with this look. But I'm just gonna use it on my lips today. Kind of putting it on my finger. I always forget to zoom in, sorry. I'm a real YouTuber, Ariel being. I will say, if your lips are really fucking dry, don't use this. I mean, it's a pencil, it's already dry enough as it is, but last night I tried it when I just got home at the end of the day when my lips are the most dry, and she was not drinking her water last night, so it was like, it was really bad. It was not cute. You know what? Fuck yeah, let's put a little bit on the cheeks. Or wait, I forgot. Oh my god, I almost forgot highlighter. Who is she?
Goodbye.
Joa, alright, done with my makeup. So I guess I'll see you later. Okay, one more time. 고양이, okay? Whoa, again. That's so weird. Okay, one more time. Oh my god, that's alright.
12 seconds later.
So we're on our way to somewhere to film. We're hoping this goes well this time because last time when we did I Love You, we were like, oh my god, this is fucked. But it ended up turning out really good.
But then I had an idea. I was like, let's just look around.
Yeah.
Flashback. End of flashback.
And so we're hoping the same thing will happen today.
Isn't it dark in there?
Yeah, that's how we're going now during the day.
I'm nervous, but yeah.
You were supposed to leave at 1 o'clock, but someone decided to
But someone decided to eat. 미안해.
How are you feeling, bitch?
We're feeling so good, so fresh, so fine.
Can you introduce yourself in Korean?
안녕하세요.
Okay.
감사합니다.
This is so congratulations.
온다고요?
한국.
Oh, this show.
Hey, you know what that means.
Bye, Aura. See you in February. See you in Ewar.
이거는 맞나요?
This bitch over here drinking her strawberry shake. Is it good? 맛있니? Oh my god.